Our first experience, I think, was with our daughter, who was 2 at the time, right? And
yeah, Simone.
She would not sleep at all. I mean, we're talking waking up 4 or 5 times a night, all night, screaming her head off. And all the rooms were upstairs, and so nobody slept because everything echoed. And so she, you know, we didn't think it was going to work, but it was worth a shot. Somebody said, this is before we had classes, right? So we just, you know, somebody said, hey, lavender's really good for sleeping. And so we figured, what the heck, we'll try it. And she slept through the entire night without waking up a single time. And, you know, I don't know how well we slept because she's scared to death. She's like, listen against the door, I think she's dead, I think she's dead. You know, because we're so used to, for the previous, year and a half of her just screaming. We thought it was a fluke, you know, so we did it again the next night and it worked again. And so that's what really caught my attention, at least, and I probably did yours too. Of course, we had all these really cool experiences, one after another, and it seemed like everybody that I would give samples to, you know, it would work for whatever they needed it for, and then they'd come back and they'd say, hey, what works for this, and this? Because now they have the confidence that it works, now they're sharing a lot more issues with you. And so after having that happen quite a few times, it was about the time that I spoke with Natalie, you know, the Goddards, and I couldn't believe how well they were doing. And she, you know, I thought they had a secret. I tell this story a lot in my classes, but I thought she had a secret, and she confirmed that she did not have a secret, and that all she focused on was sharing the oils. And I said, well, I could do that. And she said, yeah, why don't you? I said, well, I will. And sure enough, I focused on helping people, and it just kind of exploded. You know, there is no secret. People are, you know, trying to overcomplicate things, and it's really simplistic because it's being consistent. Obviously being committed, having that desire, being committed, and being consistent. You're not going to know everything right out of the gates, okay? There is a learning curve, but if you feel like you have to know everything before you get started, you will never start. You'll never get started. And so the key is just to get going, and you'll get better. And the more consistent you are, the better you get.
Like, I talk to my friends about the business, but I don't ever try to talk them into it. I think they just want to do it because they see what's happening on our team and what's going on, and they see our lifestyle and how it's changed. And they know that we were just like them a few years ago. And they know that we were struggling to pay our bills and that we were having a hard time just barely getting by. And so they see where we are now and the flexibility that we have, and the ability to travel and to have our kids in sports and things like that. And I think they want to be a part of that too.
I do absolutely love my life, and I tell that to people all the time. And it's, you know, not in a braggy way, it's just, I feel so grateful, you know, what doTERRA has allowed our life to look like, from where we live. You know, we get to choose our dream home, to the fact that I get to coach all my kids' basketball teams, and I get to work from home. We have a great pool out there, and the kids are out there all summer long swimming, you know, and I can go out there with my laptop and a phone and work from there. But life is good.
Thank you, doTERRA!